Hello, everyone. It's Miss B. That's me. And today we have Marcus, Mr. Marcus Minifield. And he is Melody Cherie's older brother. And he is posting and giving her a thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for having me on the show. I see you and I appreciate you. And you know what? A thank you goes a long way. And he also later went on to talk about how she created this opportunity for so many other people who are on the show, and some of them just appear to be very ungrateful. And again, a thank you goes a long way for giving them the opportunity, because without this, who would know you? Also, he makes mention towards the end about power couples, and he was right. If you're a power couple, you don't have to try, you just are. And some of these couples on this particular show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, they are trying to fill the shoes of Melody and Martell. But again, when you are a power couple, you don't have to try to be, you just are.
Love and Marriage Huntsville. I remember when my sister was talking about doing a show, which was not really Love and Marriage Huntsville. It was about home building and all that. And always, I was like, go for it, do it. Because I know that if she put her mind to something, it's gonna happen. And then I noticed the talent that she has, and she's really gifted. So, her doing what she did with Love and Marriage Huntsville was inevitably going to happen, either there or somewhere else. So let's think about it. Carlos King even said that on one of his talks he was saying how he saw something in her that was special, and that's how he knew that he was going to work with her. So anyway, she created this. She came up with the idea. Carlos, they worked together or whatever to get it going. And because of her, it opened up a door for me to go on television, which is cool, which is fine. It's a nice thing to do. You know how people have on Facebook, the different things you check to see that you've done in life and how many points you get. One was, have you ever been on television? I'm like, yes, I've been on television. Yep, I can check that one. But now that I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. I was on, anybody remember Electric Company? Kind of like Sesame Street. So in Cincinnati and Lincoln Heights, at my elementary school, me and another student, I think it was Tisha Wimberly. I'm not sure. I think it was Tisha. We were on Electric Company. So I've been on TV before. That was in first or second grade. So TV is not even new to me now that I think about even with that. Going back to TV, Melody and I, our father had a TV station in Tuskegee. So media has always been somewhere along in our family. My dad used to be a DJ, R&B DJ in Tuskegee when he was younger. I don't even know if I was born, because it was in Tuskegee, so I had to be born. But when I was a kid, he was a DJ on a radio station. I think it was WBIL in Tuskegee. But anyway, so media, TV, radio, all this stuff has always been a part of our lives, even though I didn't even realize my dad was on the radio until years after I started doing radio, and it came to my attention that, hey, my dad used to do radio as well. Somebody told me that, or he did. But it's just interesting how I ended up doing the same thing that he did. TV, he did TV. Melody was a baby when he was doing, actually she wasn't even born when his TV station was really hot. And when it got even hotter, then she was born. She's toward the end of the years that the TV station was there. She was a little girl. So we've been exposed to it indirectly into media. But I'm just here to say that for Melody to create the show, it gave me an opportunity to be on television, a nationally syndicated now, but a national show. I appreciate my sister for that opportunity. So this video is for me really to let her know how proud I am of her to have come up with an idea, to see it come to fruition, and not only so that it could bless you financially, but then you brought other people onto the show so that they can be blessed financially. Now, I didn't make a whole lot of money because I just stepped in every once in a while. But even if it was $20, remember that $20 can buy you a meal, or either it can help on a bill. If you got a bill for $100 and you got an extra $20, hey, that helps you out. So no, I didn't make a whole lot of money, but I made something. But I do appreciate her for giving me the opportunity to come on to the show. And, you know, to be seen. I can go to restaurants now and people are like, oh, I know you. I get this all the time. I know you from somewhere. I know you. And I'm like, really? But I never say where, because I don't want them to say, if I say, oh, it's TV, Love It, and they say, oh, I don't watch that show, I never heard of it. Mud in my face. So I just play crazy like, oh, I don't know. I don't know where you may know me from. Oh, really? Okay. And I say, I don't know. Maybe job or church, maybe. I don't know. And then they'll go on and sometime they'll figure it out. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know, I can go places now and people are like, oh, I know you. You Melody's brother. Da, 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 da. Which is cool. I mean, it's nice to, you know, for people to know your name. There's a song that says, on Cheers, everybody want to go where somebody know your name. That's real. Not saying for publicity purposes, but even in life, you want to be around people who do know you and recognize you for whatever it is that you do. So I'm just here to say I appreciate you, Melody, for what you've done. Now, I don't know about other people, because you fed a lot of people. And a lot of people can say, well, hey, had she not opened the door for me to be on this show, if had God not used her, he would have used somebody else. But we're not talking about somebody else right now. We're talking about her. Just like I could say God could have used somebody else for me to get on radio if he had not used Wonderland. But no, he used Wonderland. So I'm appreciative. And I can go back and say thank you for a person who helped me walk into my destiny. And I think it's a sorry person that cannot show appreciation to whom appreciation is due. Because even though I don't know what those folks made on the show, but if you made $1,000, that's $1,000 that you didn't have had you not been on the show. So I haven't seen it or heard it from anybody that says, you know, Melody, I do appreciate you for the opportunity. Thank you for opening up this door, for getting us, you know, where we are, getting us known. Because I know a lot of people use it now. They go on game shows and stuff and they, you know, let people know I'm from Love and Marriage Huntsville. However, had it not been for that opportunity given to you by Melody, you would not have been able to even say that. So I just want to see, I want to see a live, or I want to hear of a phone call, and I hope she lets me know. If she does, of course, I ain't going to come back and say, oh, yeah, they said it, unless she gives me permission. But I want to hear some people come back and say, you know what, I really appreciate you. Now that you're off the show, you know, I wanted you to know that I hate you not on the show, but I do thank you for creating a show to give me the opportunity and the space to do what I did when while I was there. So this is all I wanted to talk about, was just, you know, let my sister know that I appreciate her, if nobody else does, that have appeared on the show, for the opportunity, you know, for her just creating a show, giving us an opportunity to be seen on a show. That's all. Somebody said they don't care, and hold on, wait a minute. Let me go back and read that. I saw something. I want to make sure I get it all, because it said they don't care, Marcus, and then something. I missed that one part. Okay, they think they made it. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I thought it said they made it. No, they think they made it. But you can be on radio for 10 years and everybody know your name. And you go in a restaurant and they don't even see your face, but they hear your voice. And they turn around and say, "You're the guy from the radio." Yeah, because you're present at that time. I go in a restaurant now and I talk. I don't hear nobody now saying, "Oh, I know your voice. I know your voice. You the guy from the radio." I don't get that anymore. So your face is known right now because the show is on TV. But 5 years from now, ain't nobody gonna probably know who you are, because haven't been on radio since 2007. That's been 17 years. Don't nobody know me anymore from radio. Well, church people who really was into gospel back then, they do. And they talk about how good the show was and how much they missed it, But typically, other people don't. You got kids that were 15 then They're what, 34 now? They don't know nothing about me. So you might be known right now because you were on the show. If you're not going to continue to do something, nobody's going to know you anyway. And from what it appears, I don't see too much going on once you leave the show that is going to make people remember who you are anyway. So that's that. But, you know, I just think that anytime somebody do something for you, you should always show your appreciation. That's just how I am. And I show my appreciation, or at least let them know. And the more I let them know that I appreciate them, God always open the door and bring something else back where I can receive another type of blessing, and maybe in a different area. So, I mean, that's just how it works. Even some people that I don't even care for anymore, they have opened up. They've done some things for me that were good. I acknowledge. And I let them know that I appreciate them for what they did. Even my friends, they know if you buy me something to eat, we got to eat and you pay for it, I'm going to let you know that I appreciate it because you didn't have to do it. You could have used that money on something else, but you blessed me. So, hey, I want you to know I thank you. So that's it. So just be thankful. Let people know that you appreciate whatever it is that they've done for you in whatever area. Because people don't have to do nothing for you. And always, I'm getting deep all of a sudden, but always let God know how much you appreciate him for what he's done too, because he really don't have to bless you. But let him know how much you appreciate what he's done, and I promise he's going to always continue to give you even more, and he's going to even open up more doors. So, you know, but I'm coming back because I do got a couple other things that I want to talk about eventually. Hit a couple of little areas that I think that I want to talk about. And I'll just leave it at that. So, you know, that's all. Yeah, you know. I'm reading some of these comments. Yeah, that's true. She has. She's done a lot. And I would, you know, and I'll even say, because she was married at the time, I'll say even, and that's just how I am. You know, she was married. Her and he, maybe they, you know, worked together at the time to make things happen. So hats off to him for even as a spouse at the time to say, you know, yeah, babe, go do what you're going to do, make it happen. So I'll just say thank you for that. Anyway, all right, guys, you guys have a wonderful Saturday, and I'll do the same. I guess I'll go to somewhere where I can get some eggs for breakfast with it, and I charge him an extra 50 cents per egg. That's it. What they say, go down in the comments and let me see what you guys got to say. I'm going to stay on for about 5 more minutes and read some of these comments. Sonny, let her know. Well, it's Sonny, you know, Sonny seems, you have to look at the heart of people too. I don't know Sonny at all. I met her once, maybe when she was producing. I met her. I can't even remember, but I met her once, and I really don't know her. But if you look at the people that are on the show, look at how they live, how they talk, how they discuss things, and a lot of times, if you have a little bit of spirituality, or it's another word I want to use, it just slipped my mind, you can kind of pick up on a person's heart. You really can. No matter how shady a person get or low a person get, it's always still going to be some kind of good in that person that's going to come out, and you can look at them and say, well, you know what, they do have a good heart, they just being demonic possessed right now. So I don't really know too much about the people on the show because I haven't really been around them a lot. But just from what I see and the nastiness that comes across, it's I don't know what those hearts are like. And all I can do is pray for them. And, you know, they're too busy trying to become power couples. I don't really, and I look and I don't even see that. Because if you are a true power couple, you don't have to try to be one. It's just going to automatically happen. It's just the way it is. You will just be that couple. You don't have to try to be anything in life. Just do what you do and do the best at what you do. And the title and all that stuff, that'll come with the territory. So I don't go on a job saying I'm going to go in and I'm going to become the CEO. No, just do the best at your job, and the promotion will come from above, not from man. So when I look at these people, some of the people on the show, it's interesting, and I'm going to talk about that another day. I'll talk about that another day. Anyway, but that's about it for me. You guys enjoy yourselves. Thank you for supporting my sister and supporting me, because I hear a lot of times from you guys different comments that you've made, and you've always stood by me and been down for me, and I appreciate it. That's really it.